Nen! Show Simon some love, please. Ah. He doesn't want to scramble the eggs. Like, you can cook the eggs with Simon's holy water.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because Richter's isn't actually fire. It's blue fire. It doesn't, like, it kills red pig. That's mostly what it does. But the up B coming out of shield. This is definitely an interesting matchup. The way that Richter has to, just think about the way he places his projectiles, especially with Yoshi's air move speed.
The mobility is huge for Yoshi.
The egg throws, the egg tosses. But Nen and Triad Train, a lot of stuff coming out, but not a whole lot of it landing. Triad Train getting in close, but eating the up B out of shield again. Gonna have to find another way back in. And just as we say that, one whiffed forward air with Yoshi's movement speed in the air, you are automatically getting put in disadvantage and pressure. Oh, and he catches the holy water. He has Simon's holy water now, but he drops it. Sorry, Richter's holy water.
Yeah, he's trying to space him out, fish for a back air, noticing that Triad Train is jumping a lot. Which, I mean, he kind of should be, because Richter is known for using his projectiles, making you jump, making you maneuver around them.
Yep.
Really interesting. I've never seen this matchup, so.
The way Yoshi would play this matchup is generally you're looking for an opening in the projectiles, and in the meantime you're kind of hopping around just outside of range and tossing your eggs.
Yep.
One of the things that the Belmonts are best known for is their ledge trapping.
Right.
And Yoshi is actually a very difficult character to ledge trap, as you saw right there.
I was going to say, because
where he had to specifically read that he was going to make it over the fire. There's also situations where if he saves his double jump, he can just armor through the forward air and get back to center stage. So you're not really going to be seeing like reversals to the ledge trapping, but the ledge trapping has to be done differently in this matchup.
I was going to say, I feel like in this matchup, Nen's going to get a lot more out of the neutral rather than at ledge, since Triad Train can just mix up so much with the jumps and everything in Yoshi's kit, so.
But this is not quite death. Triad Train didn't get in the way of the whip in time, and now Nen is sitting at a pretty decent lead, got about 40 to now 50 extra % on the board. The up tilt up air gonna hit, not catch the jump, catch something else. Because catching Yoshi's jumps doesn't really work for the most part. The back air is gonna come out and take the stock. Triad Train replugging in his controller. Probably, that's my controller. It's been having some issues lately, so that's probably why Nen not seeming to have an issue with it, because it was between stocks, so they're just going to keep playing.
Yeah, but I mean, normally you shouldn't, I don't know. I don't know what the official rules are with that, but
the standard procedure.
But I like that they didn't care.
Yeah.
That they just
the standard procedure is usually take a stock.
All right.
Ooh, and the down air is going to hit. Down air to back air, that's a weird combo.
Oh.
Ooh, and the downward angled forward smash is going to catch the egg. Something to note about Yoshi's double jump armor is he instantly loses it if he does anything else.
Right.
So if you double jump in the nair, as soon as you start up that nair on frame 1, you lose your armor. But Triad Train not reading the tech right, well, actually not placing the up smash right. If you do it right, the up smash will cover the entire platform.
It just seems like it's hard for Triad Train to get anything started, but I know once he does, he gets a lot of damage because the what are these guys called?
The Belmonts.
Yeah, the Belmonts. Thank you. The Belmonts really struggle to land, and Yoshi is great at keeping opponents up in the air above him.
And he goes all the way out there for the spike. Looks very nice there. Oh, and he misinputs grab. I don't think he meant to do that.
Oh, I think he did. He saw the air dodge and he. Oh, you mean Triad Train?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Triad Train normally doesn't go. Yoshis in general just don't go for grab that often.
I see.
The grab is very risky, very laggy, doesn't get much off of it. It's probably Yoshi probably has some of the worst throws in the game. And he's going to get hit by the sweet spot back air angled upwards. And yeah, he's given up on that controller.
Yikes.
Yep, just put it down there. Triad Train gonna come on out with his new controller now, borrowing it from Updraft. And we're gonna see what stages they pick. They're running it back to PS2, I think. I do agree with this overall. This is one of the stages that Yoshi can more easily get onto the Belmonts with.
Right. Something I noticed Nen doing a really good job with is anytime that Triad Train is kind of like mixing up getting back onto the stage with his jumps, he's able to pretty much catch it every time with his up B.
Yep.
And it seems like a really hard tool for Yoshi to deal with.
But maybe Triad Train, with his new controller, maybe there was something we weren't aware of that now he's going for. But right now, Nen's sitting at a slight lead. Pretty even game overall, though.
It looks like Triad Train is playing this game a lot more patient. He's using a lot more eggs in the neutral than we saw him previously using.
And I think that's the right call to make. I think eggs are really good for pressuring most zoners. There are certain zoners like Samus that will, you know, for example, charge shot and hit you through it, and it's just generally not, you know, it's ill-advised to use so many eggs. But characters like Simon and Richter, where you can at least delay their projectiles or straight up send it back to them, like with Cross and Holy Water. Well, not send Holy Water back, but break Holy Water before it reaches you. It's very valuable, and we're seeing that now, especially since Triad Train is getting in. Off of effectively 3 interactions, reading a jump there has him at 100%. Actually lapping him in percent now with a stock lead.
It's a little bit dangerous for Triad Train here, but then just to go high, gets around the chain disjoints.
Triad Train understanding that he really just needs to wait for another opening with his egg, and he needs to, as they say in the business, get the hell out of there. Egg goes barely over the Holy Water and just slaps Richter in the face. But Triad Train sitting at a pretty lead right now. Yoshi, a heavier character than average, so gonna take a bit for Nen to, you know, get rid of this boy. But this is about kill percent for Yoshi versus the Belmonts. But he gets the drag down back air into, and he gets the up air coming
into the
back
dead
up.
Belmont. Yeah, and I mean, it's looking like an entirely different game now. Triad Train is a very commanding lead for himself, and he's done a really good job this game that I wasn't saying last game of edge guarding Richter.
You're seeing it here. Yoshi surviving the out of shield option, 176%. Like, it's so good for him, but Nen getting that kill with the up air, taunting, trying to get his mentality back a little bit. Gets the down air to nair.
We've seen a lot of taunts on stream today. I like this a lot.
Definitely. Ooh, and the F smash doesn't work. See, because the egg pressures you while you're trying to edge trap.
Right.
Yoshi's a character where most characters have to edge guard and trap him by going off stage. But that down air is gonna catch him trying to get back to the ledge.
Really good awareness by Nen there.
Very well played by Nen there. Oh, but he catches the double jump, the panic double jump out of the egg with the forward air and just sends him right down into the blast zone. And we're gonna be honestly, I'm wondering what Triad Train's gonna ban here. Probably something like Kalos. Other than Kalos, I don't know what's gonna get banned and what's gonna get picked. FD. I could certainly see this for Nen. This makes it a lot harder for Yoshi to get back to the stage. You know, to land. One of the issues that Yoshi has is that when he uses his double jump, he doesn't have the best landing options. You can throw out an air or a forward air, but those aren't necessarily safe unless you space them.
Right.
Which means if you run under Yoshi, you're more often than not going to get some sort of punish, even if it's one.
They have the Brawl version of FD playing. This is probably my favorite rendition of that track.
I remember listening to this so much when I was
a kid.
When I was a wee lad, you know, 8 years old playing Brawl.
It was like the most epic thing ever.
Wow, it's been that long already.
Time flies.
See, the best part is I didn't even know that Smash Bros was competitive or anything, but I still only ever played on FD with Fox. And
yeah.
I played Fox, Lucario, and I don't know. Third one's irrelevant. Oh, Sonic. Anyways, Triad Train actually bringing back the percentage here. A relatively even game. Nen at a slight lead, but with how long we saw Triart Train living the last game, it's going to be a real chore to get rid of him. But
it was pretty funny with all the F tilts.
Hits the F tilt a couple times. Grab comes out, puts him off stage. That's mostly what it's good for. And unfortunately, the up B doesn't bring him back to stage. Triart Train's sitting at max rage now. Gets punished for the F smash. Cross is going to come out, and is this a kill? No, it is not a kill.
Ah, dude, Yoshi too heavy. But yeah, Triart Train
he gets the up tilt, but doesn't get the confirm off of it.
Doing a really good job getting around the ledge traps. And even on FD, you know, we saw the platforms help him a lot from game 1, or from game 2 rather.
Just the tip of the F tilt going to hit.
So Nen definitely having a little bit more difficulty getting those same setups.
Now keep in mind, this is winner semis, so the loser isn't out of the tournament or anything. They're just knocked into losers.
Right.
Oh, the egg just barely whiffs. If the egg had hit there, he would have gotten a confirm.
I like the down B option, but a little bit off its mark.
Yep. Ooh, the Nair gonna beat out the Belmont Nair, or beat it out, or maybe its active frames were up. I'm not entirely sure. And Nen showing that he understands to an extent what to do versus the egg tosses off stage now. You gotta hit through the egg and hit Yoshi, because most hit boxes in the game will eat through egg and then continue.
Right.
But Nen's sitting at a pretty lead here, at 60%.
Good patience there, knowing that Triart Train was pretty much itching for a Nair, try to get something started, so he managed to get that up B.
Oh, and he gets the up B out of shield. No, that is not going to take it here. Oh, and weird, I think maybe only like the first and second hit of up B hit, and then the rest of the multi-hits didn't connect, so he just kind of fell out.
Now, Triart Train
Not
has
that
done...
would have been necessarily a dead Yoshi, but that is important.
He's done regular get up twice at ledge.
He's just holding his holy water out here. Yoshi, the tax evader.
So next time Nen gets him on ledge, you really want to see if he'll punish that, because I feel like he'll go for it again.
Most definitely. Triart Train expecting some sort of burst option from disadvantage there from Nen, so he just walks up a little bit and holds shield. And he's gonna catch him on the way back down with the up air. Nen showing a bit of frustration. Honestly understandable. You've got this red cherry dinosaur here laughing at you, tossing eggs, living to 194.
This is huge. Manages to get out of disadvantage with the up B. But now Triart Train's all over him again. This is tough.
Triart Train's shown that he knows this matchup pretty well, which is really interesting considering we don't tend to see that many Richters or Simons. But Nen off stage.
This is terrible. He doesn't have a jump.
Oh, and the back air doesn't come out though.
Now he has his jump and he's living, but he still doesn't have a jump now. Yeah, so Nen's getting a lot of punishes here. He's got to make the most out of every ledge trap situation.
But Nen actually holding a lead now.
This is really tough for Triart Train at this point. Oh, good.
Oh, and he gets the egg, the patience, and then the... Oh!
I think he's dead.
And the Nair is just going to barely knock Nen into losers.
Man.
A really well-fought game by both parties. Lots of bobbing and weaving in that match.